and close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting.
So let me put in REN halftime. And then I'm going to double down and put Paulie and see if my video comes up. Are there any other Paulies that do reactions to REN? Okay, boom. You know, I know why I didn't put a space. Put in Paulie reacts. Paulie reacts. Boom. Okay. Don't mind this thumbnail. I was trying something new and I meant to change it and I never did. So that is like an AI version of what I look like. How long? Oh, it's 13 minutes. Okay, we're not going to react to the whole thing. But I got to see my initial impression to this. I really wanted to do this in a separate video. Maybe I'm, no. Paulie, you're doing too much. I did want to do this in a separate video. But maybe I'll just do it now. Let me, if I don't do it now, then I might not do it in a separate video. That's the issue. I might be, okay, let's just do it now. Why not? Why not? Shoot. Up-and-coming artist. I am from Delaware. I support Delaware up-and-coming artists and up-and-coming. That's the thing. I'm going to chat for like 57 minutes. All right, let's skip all of what I'm saying and start at 3:47. Let's get right to the reaction. Okay, what you doing? They said you did it justice, bro. Let's see. I didn't see this.
Let loose in the booth and I came to introduce them. I prove juice like a flame, it's I'm rooting. Half-time, 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views of the art and I severed the medulla. Cause rap without REN is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a thing I live with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ. Vindaloo with no spice. Playing snakes and ladders with no dice. Day without night, like Mike without an earlobe bright. I keep it tight, left, right.
Hold on. Somebody give me the backstory to this artist down below because I'm not tapped in. I'm not tapped in at all. I didn't expect him to have an accent, so he's not from the United States. I don't think. Maybe. Okay, so what I originally thought when I saw like I guess the thumbnail or whatever, I thought I might have heard this before. I also thought I heard the name REN before, but somebody was saying that it's like MC REN or something like that. But I feel like it was another artist that has like a 3-letter name. So I wasn't thinking about the person that y'all were saying. And y'all might have even said it in the comment section. Let me see who is here from day one. Ooh, Stuart in the building. I always tell you I can start shouting people out and I can't stop. Dark Matter. This is 3 months ago. Oh my goodness. REN uses this overwhelming technique a lot in his Rappity-Rippity. Okay. I actually think I might need glasses for real. I'm joking, like, oh, let me put on my glasses, put these on. But sometimes when I'm looking for a long period of time, it kind of starts going blurry a little bit. REN is one of the greatest artists in my lifetime. Shout out to Kimberly. RENegades is in the building. Yo, y'all pulled up. Crazy. I think I followed this video with, I think it was Fire in the Booth. I think it was Fire in the Booth when I got my top blown off. I was, what the heck? Oh yeah, in the original comment section, yeah.
What?
In the original comment section, somebody said I'm 143 years old. I was like, what are you talking about? But then it says, LOL, shout out to Perfect. Shout out to Perfect Kismet. It said, LOL, the 143-year-old comment was poking fun of REN's fan base, but I guess like poking fun at REN's fan base, which is to oversimplify okay, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna read all that right now. I'm sure I read the entire thing at the time.
No, God!
Let me like it from here. I am gonna go back and read that, but I can't read that now. I will actually be 143 years old, if I sit here and read that right at this moment. Renegades incoming, buckle up. Yo, I was so distraught in the best possible way ever when the Renegades popped into my comment section. This is 493 comments. All these comments came in within like the first 48 hours. Mind you, I was getting 30, 50, 100 views a video. 100 was lucky. And I was just doing it because I love doing it. I love supporting up-and-coming artists and entertainers, independent artists, even mainstream artists. I was just reacting to some of my favorite artists and things like that. Some that had big messages to push and some that just liked to rap and just did it. I'm about to say Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is one of my favorite rappers or artists. T Grizzly is one of my favorite artists. I have some T Grizzly on here. I never got Kevin Gates on here, which is good for some of it because I don't know what UMG owns and doesn't own now, and I don't want no smoke with them boys. But yeah, I'm glad that I just decided to bump into this video because it's genuinely stuff that I would listen to. It's not like, oh, let me just do this and fake. And no, it's like, this is, okay, let me rephrase it. This is something that I wouldn't necessarily, how can I say it? This is something that, you know what? This is the perfect way to say it. This is not something that I would or would not listen to because I would listen to anything. Honestly, I give all music a chance. Hard rock, smooth jazz. It's just like, I just like experiences with music. So when this happened, I was just like, okay, like, why not? I'm not a person that's biased. I don't care what shade you are. I just bit my tongue. I don't care what shade you are. Some people are just like, oh, I don't listen to that artist because they're this color. I don't listen to that artist because they're that color. I don't listen to this artist because they do gospel. I don't listen to this artist because they do this. No, I don't care if you do country. If you have something to say, I'm willing to listen to you, even if it doesn't go with anything that I think it goes with. Oh, well, that music doesn't align with what I believe in, but I still listen to it because why not? Let me give it a fair shake. So when I heard this and when the Renegades pulled up, I was just like, I have no problem tapping back in. I've been tapping back in since. And it's been the craziest experience of my entire life. Not the craziest, one of the craziest. It is up there. It's probably top 5. The craziest experience was when my kids were born. Like actually being there was that was crazy. Story times for later, not now. Maybe I'll start doing some story times at 10K that are not in the middle of reactions. Okay, shout out to all the Renegades. I can't remember what I was looking for. Was I looking for something? I was looking for Renegades. Shout out to Deb Kogan. Paulie, please stop shouting people out. Every high vibe. Shout out to high vibe. Yo, let's go. My bad. 11 high vibing. 11 high vibing. 11 actually. But yeah. Shout out to her, Uncle Ray. They be doing the joint. I tapped in with the last one. They do the Vibe recovery sessions. Yeah, she reached out to me and we were trying to make it to where I could get on one of those and, pop in for a little bit. But, all right, let's get back into this. I've been scrolling entirely too long, but shout out to everybody. Yo, listen, let's get back into it. Maybe it is. I just need some backstory. I wasn't expecting this. Let me just run it back.
Wasn't expecting this.
Let loose in the booth and I came to introduce them. High proof juice like a flame, it sound brutal. Half time, 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views of them God and a severed on medulla. Cause rap without REN is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a thing I live with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ. Vindaloo with no
He started cooking, I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, I wasn't sure what was happening. I couldn't really follow the rhyme pattern, but then he started really, really heating up. Like, so not saying at the beginning is not fire. I've never heard this artist and it's just a lot going on. So, but when he started saying the China without rice and
Cooking.
yeah, he started going.
Cooking.
Let's keep it going. Let's see.
Without REN is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a thing I live with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ.
like that rhyme scheme. I like that. Go.
I don't know if it's called a scheme. I think it might be more of a rhyme pattern. I don't know if that's considered a scheme. I gotta get tapped in with the lingo with certain stuff so I don't say the wrong thing. Because sometimes I'll say the wrong thing. I feel like sometimes people get what I mean, but I want to be right with what I'm saying. So if it's a scheme, then I can say, oh yeah, I like that rhyme scheme. But if it's just a rhyme, I think I meant rhyme pattern. It's like how he decided to rap on the instrumental, not the scheme of what he was actually saying. Because what he was actually saying, let's see.
Go.
Yeah, I was talking about the rhyme pattern. Rhyme pattern.
Go.
Fuck 'em up in many various ways, the fairiest gaze. Moving through precarious days. When we're moving through the rubble, trouble there in my veins.
Yeah, you cooking, ain't
Pull up a barbarian slang. Performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain. I'm pimping.
Why are you cooking like that? Why did you start cooking like that? I'm confused. I didn't expect any of this to be any of this.
Let loose.
This comment says I'm 143 years old and I bounce to REN on the daily. What is going on?
In the booth and I came to introduce it. High proof juice like a flame, it sound rooted. Half time, 3-point hoop, hallelujah.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. If he would have kept that beginning rhyme pattern, he wouldn't have cooked. He wouldn't have cooked. I like it as a segue.
See, I had no clue how REN switched flows, like just ever. I wasn't tapped into how REN switches flows just effortlessly, like boom into boom and boom. He switched it about 5, 6, 7 times in this. I don't really know how many, but he switched it just like it's just natural. Just like people breathe, he switches flow. Just like I'm breathing right now. And then it's like in the time of me breathing, he switches flow like 3 times. Okay, I'm overdoing it, but yeah. I was not tapped in. I was not tuned in. Look at us now. 3 months later. Changed forever. What I love about this, and everybody has their own different experiences. You'll know how I feel when it comes to the message that REN pushes. I love the fact that the first thing I heard from him has nothing to do with that. Zero to do with any of the more conscious stuff, the you know what I mean, what he stands for. This was just him just going for it, just rapping. And just so happens that he stands for a lot of the same stuff I stand for. I don't want to say all because I don't believe, I guess people can have the same exact morals and values. I feel like for what I've seen so far, it's everything. He's never said anything where it's like, oh, I respect that, but I don't agree. Everything he said so far, I'm just like, yeah, that's on par. But this was not even that. This was just rapping. You find REN when it's time. No. You find REN when you no, what is it? REN finds you when it's time. I feel like none of those are the right way. What is it? REN finds you when you need him the most? Can't remember.
But if he would have kept that, I don't mean that in an offensive way. I just didn't remember the words. I wasn't trying to make fun of the accent. But if he would have kept that, it would have been a no-go. But for the fact that that segued into the other flow, fire. That's why you got to trust the process. You can't always go off of this is 18 seconds. If I would have said this is trash after 18 seconds, I would have been a goofy because, you got to let it build. You got to see what it is. You got to listen to the whole thing before you judge it. And
I'm the type person who I'll give it a chance. I'm the type person who advocates for giving music a chance. Stop saying on the first listen, I don't like that. That's not my style. You didn't listen to it enough. And everybody doesn't love music. They might just like it, and they like, and what they don't like, they just push it to the side. I get it. That's okay. That's okay. But at the same time, give music a chance before you go and bash it. You could to yourself say, I don't really want to give that a second and third listen. But don't bash it and say it's not good and be mad at the people who say that they like it, because that doesn't make any sense. But you have people that do that. But yeah, you look like a goofy. God know me personally. I heard something the first time, I'm like, I don't really know. Heard the second time, I'm like, still don't really know. Heard the third time, I'm like, oh wow, this is actually not bad. Doesn't happen with every song. Let me say that again. It does not happen with every song, but it does happen. Especially me, listening to a lot of up and coming artists, a lot of independent artists. I make sure that I give them a chance before I'm saying it's not my cup of tea, because maybe it is. I've listened to stuff 3, 4, 5 times and thought it was not my cup of tea, but I'm in editing, listening to it, trying to get everything in order to drop the video. And I'm like, yo, this is actually a bop. Like, this is, this is probably something I would listen to more. And it's happened. Not every time, but it has happened. And that's why I know for sure, give everything a chance if you're open to it.
I'm going to stop talking and listen to the rest of it so I can finish judging it.
Cause rap without REN is like a soul without a brain.
Go.
Or like a fig I live with no one to complain to.
I don't know what he said.
So China without rice, the Bible without Christ, Vindaloo with no spice, like snakes and ladders with no dice. Go without night, like Mike without an earlobe bite. I keep it tight, left, right, fake, dodge and evade, an uppercut, fuck 'em up in many various ways.
Look at the shoulders, go.
Moving through precarious days, when
Go.
we're moving through the double there in my veins. Barbarian brain, pull up a barbarian slang, performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain. I'm pimping my pain, prostitute of all this insane. Put my problems on the paper and the sales will raise. The sales will rise, viral with the patch on his eye. Get you hooked up on the music, say like I. It's like rats to the music when I'm feeding them pie. That's pirates, can't relax on the waviest guy. Like yo, rats bring the
he's cooking. He's cooking. He's cooking.
The show so cold. I know a couple people don't fuck with it. They can just suck on his if it then go. Thanks, bro. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm shining like a diamond, though. I'm pressure makes a rhyming diamond. This was by design, you know. When isotope a proton and a neutron in the nuclei and splits an atom in a fraction. A reaction supersize me and not supersize my order. Fries on the side. I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace, big. Rest in peace, Mac. Rest in peace, Pat. Rest in
homage.
Peace, rest in peace, rap. We all do grace like that. So put respect up on their names, or they still intact. That's why I rap up on this beat that was deep for Nas. I might never reach the level. I'll salute the bar. I'm coming to bring them a DP. I'm when they're singing the bee's knees. What a ridiculous MC. Sounds so ridiculous repeat. When they're spitting it properly, when they biology, no one can follow me. And they normally think shit and quick wit. Me skills wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep. Cause death is the cousin of sleep. I never rest. Cause sleep is the cousin of death. So save your breath. Stop the tape, press pause in the jet.
When I say bro cooked, he cooked, and I wasn't expecting that at all. Yo, that was kind of like a rabbit hole I went down. Like I said, I didn't even expect to do this video or any of these videos that you've seen. I just know.
What's wild and crazy is they call it the REN rabbit hole. And I said I went down that little rabbit hole not even knowing. Like before this, I knew nothing about going down independent artist rabbit holes. That was not a thing that I was familiar with. Now, had it happened to be before, yes. Where it's like you stumble across an artist because I might be randomly reacting. It happened with Adam Calhoun before, where his video just popped up in the recommended tab, and I was reacting to random stuff. I'm just doing stuff. This is maybe a couple months before I did this. I'm just like, okay, Adam Calhoun, this video is going viral. Let me click it and see. And I reacted to it, and he ended up saying the N-word. And I was just like, oh, I don't know if this is the side of YouTube I want to be on. But I rock with Adam. I think that track that I reacted to, he was actually chatting in that joint. But, anything. He was chatting in that joint right there. The N-word thing did throw me off a little bit. I was kind of like, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if I want to necessarily listen to certain artists that are saying that. But yeah, I'm actually going to tap in with some more Adam Calhoun because I do feel like he's a pretty fire artist from what I've heard people say about him since I reacted to him. Because I only reacted to one thing. But been down that rabbit hole. I started briefly because of that video, briefly going down the Ryan Upchurch rabbit hole. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I don't know if I want to go there. And again, I'm not opposed to anything now because I do want to give stuff a chance. I can't say, oh, I'm a person that gives people a chance, and then I hear one thing and say, oh, never mind. So everything is not for everybody, but I'm not opposed to it, especially if people want me to check it out. But yeah, I've never been in a situation like this where it's like I fall headfirst into a rabbit hole. I told y'all before, I have reacted to Token. His fan base has been heavy duty for a while. I Am the Real AK had a very heavy fan base. They pushed my main channel. That was probably the first ever rabbit hole that I went down. Again, before I knew anything about independent artists, even having huge fan bases like this, I did dibble and dabble. But yeah, this is one that I'm kicking my feet up, and if I never find another one, then I'm perfectly okay because the music is quality. Everything is just this is a great place to be. It's effortless to, talk about the music. The people who are frequenting this rabbit hole happen to be some of the. I remember I said, y'all are some of the nicest people ever. And I always wanted to re-say that. When I first found the RENegades, I said, yo, y'all are some of the nicest people. Because y'all popped in and y'all were just like, oh, hey, Paulie, we're the RENegades. Don't worry, we'll, take your channel to the next level. You'll have a great time. And I was kind of like, oh, wow, you guys are really nice. And I should know that typically I don't use the term nice, especially when I'm trying to compliment people, because nice actually means stupid. For anybody who doesn't know, nice literally is equivalent to saying somebody is stupid, meaning you could get over on those people. And that's not what any of you are, especially not as a collective. You are not a group of people. We are not a group of people now that are like that. You are good people. And somebody actually said that in a video when I said, somebody actually said that in a following video, or after I said that in a video, somebody said, I wish I knew who they were. And I'm not going to go try to find them. So shout out to you, fellow renegade, said that, listen, we're not really nice people, but we are good people. And that's a motto. That's another thing. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird because that's a motto that I have been saying for years now. I know nice doesn't mean, what people think it means, but I know good people, and majority of the renegades are good people. So, I always wanted to clarify that. And I'm going to end it here. I know I'm still talking on this, and at some point I want to react to this by itself, but it just is what it is. We made it here. Everything happens for a reason. This was supposed to be just a quick video, but they're never quick videos. I gotta get over the thought of me making a short video. If you see a video that's 8 minutes long and I'm uploading it, you may want to make sure I'm okay and be like, yo, Paulie, blink twice if you're good. But yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I enjoy making longer form content, having conversations, having random conversations that lead to other conversations. I just try to make sure I wrap it back around to the initial conversation so we just don't go so far off the handle. I love supporting other creators. I love to support my friends, my family, other people that do content and things like that. That's just something I feel like I'm here to do. I'm only building a platform. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even be on the camera, honestly. But I'm building a platform so other people can be seen, if that makes sense. I don't care if it's an independent artist who has millions of fans. If I can help them become bigger because they are pushing a message that I want to be pushed, then I'm gonna do everything I can, even if that's just reacting to a video. I'm going, that'd be that's how I be feeling. I'm like, oh, dang, what did he say? What? Or if it's a conversation that's had because of something that an artist says, then I love that as well. If it's somebody, just anything, this is why I'm here, and it's just to push other people using my platform. I feel like I could have said that better, but it is what it is. I'm going to end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. I love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Paulie shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out in chalk. Shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.